Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Well, it's time for Team USA and England to create history today. I've got my England shirt on, as you can see. There it is. I've got a collection of England shirts. I followed England all over the world, watching England play, literally all over the place, and it's great to be part of it. And of course, we've got England and USA of interest left. I'm sure we've got other fans of other countries here as well, as we have 76 countries that watch our show. But today we've got England and we've got USA playing later on this morning. So first of all, we'll have England playing right after our opening bell show. So hopefully you'll join me for that. If you want to join me for that, it's on my Instagram, because when I'm away from the TV show on YouTube, we are trading and providing training and community on Discord. And when we're not doing that, we're having tea on Thursdays, whiskey Wednesdays, and we're doing walkabouts and watching the football. So if you want to get away from all of that, join me on Instagram. You just need to bring the telly. What we do is we have a chat, and as we're watching it, with polls, reactions, live photographs, live calls, live phone-ins as we're watching the football. It's part of my subscriber service. If you want to be a subscriber on Instagram, I have nearly 10,000 followers now on Instagram. And if you want to follow me, it's 99 cents to be a subscriber. That's per month, and it never goes up in price, no inflation, and you get the personal side of the things I like to enjoy. If you want to join us, the Insta Lucasades for a live football match. All right, there you go. I'll give you the link to it right now. If you'd like to join me, all members can get it for 99 cents. It never goes up in price, and there it is. Let me give it to you now in the chat. There you go. I wonder if the link is working this morning. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. And this morning it is. There we go. Great. But before then, of course, we got to see if we can make some money to pay for the beer. Would be nice. So let's have a little look and go through all our positions. All right. This England shirt is famous. I've wore this on gigs and theatres all over the world. It's been really, really exciting wearing this shirt. I've had it for about 20 years. I've got quite a few of these, all the different eras and different times. All right, okay, let's get straight into the markets this morning. So, as you can see, our portfolio is red today. We are down a little bit, not that much, because we are mainly in treasury bills now. We've taken our money and we protected it in our treasury bills. So let's have a look at what's what. Bitcoin. It's down to, oh, sorry, I beg your pardon. It's down today, but I'm up 0.25% on it. Great. Not enough to sell the top lots. We could sell the top lots for a loss, however, if the loss was bigger. That way we could post a loss, a tax loss, but you got to make sure you cover the spread. We could do that and buy back with that money if we wanted to. You can do that with crypto. You can literally sell for a loss, but it's got to be a few percent because of the spread. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless. And really, you want 5% at least. Sell for a loss, buy it back at the same price. You've lowered your position. You've not gained any money, of course. You've actually lost, but you haven't lost. You've only lost on paper because you've bought back in where it was anyway. But you've got to make sure it's 5% lower. It's not really worth doing that otherwise. It's a great advantage with crypto over and above the ETFs. It's why I prefer it. So you might like to do that, and then you buy more at the lower level. You don't magically make more money, of course, because you were up above and you've bought lower and you've lost. But what you do get is exactly the same position, but you've just reduced your tax bill. So I'm looking to do that because I've got a large tax bill. I would like to wipe out all of my tax this year. So to do that, what I've got to do is a good chunk down is sell my crypto, sell the certain lots that are down. That's why I'm buying on the way down, sell for a loss, buy back, same price, make sure it's 5%, and that will offset my gains. Now, of course, you've now got lower levels of Bitcoin on crypto, so your future profits are baked in, so you can't get away from it. But if you're not going to sell, if you're thinking, I'm not going to sell, if I can get Bitcoin for 20,000 or something like that, I'm not going to sell it. I mean, I still would, but you can avoid paying the tax anyway. So there's a whole array of things you can do with this. So anyway, Bitcoin is not low enough to buy. It's not low enough to sell. So we are where we are. But we are overall up on it, which is great. XRP up on it. But remember, with crypto, because there's a spread, if I sold that today, I actually wouldn't be up. Not really, because the price doesn't take into account the spread. You can't sell for that price on the screen, all right? That's the downside to crypto a little bit. But nevertheless, we are staked in Ethereum, so we're earning 2 plus something % all the time. I wish Bitcoin and XRP did that, because if they did, I would lock that up as well. I would just forget it and just keep buying on the way down and just lock it all up. Anyway, but we can't do that, so we can't do that. Treasury bills now. At the moment it shows down because we've just bought it. That'll be dramatically up today. You'll see it go up a lot today, right? So if we look at Treasury bills, we've started to buy again. And we have $250,000, exactly, $250,000 in Treasury bills. Now, in Treasury bills is better, a bigger return, a bigger yield, greater yield than holding it in cash, even uninvested cash in Robinhood, which is great. Treasury bills is better. Now, one person on Discord messaged me last night and actually said, I'm getting even better deal. Some people have an introductory short-term deal that might be slightly better. So you might want to consider that option as well. Anyway, you're going to see that turning very green in a minute. In the next sort of 2-3 hours, you'll see it go green. 100%. That's not because I can read the stock market and I'm like a clairvoyant. It's because it's a treasury bill and I know exactly what it's going to do. All right. Cheers, everybody. My mugs are on the way, by the way. I've ordered my, in fact, I've got it in the basket. I've got to order that today, actually. My new mugs, the ones that you're getting. I've got mine on the way. Okay. Right. So, what was I going to say? Yeah. So that's treasury bills. The S&P 500 starting to fall again, which is great. It's why we sold it. We're up on our market share. We've sold it. But when it comes back down, we're going to buy it. We see tensions in Iran going up, so we're not going to buy it just yet. Coca-Cola, we bought that. We're up on it already. So we've already made 100 grand this year and we're up on it again. And that's absolutely fantastic. VUG still running a bit too much. Again, we sold that, not buying that. SpaceX, we sold all of that. We've kept our one market share for compliance. So there is where we stand this morning, ready to rock and roll. Let's go through the comments, see who's here. Hello, hello, hello. Let's have a look. We've got, did it come through? Right. So Rhino Skin is here this morning. Good morning. Luxoyers is here this morning. Good morning to you. How are you? Green Candles Chaser is here. Pro member Potato Family is here. Green Candles is here. Kimberly, yes. Good morning to you. Big O Yorkshire. We've sold all the T-shirts now for August the 1st. The next drop, all 48 names are reserved on the back of the T-shirt. The T-shirt will be out. You'll see it shortly and you'll be able to get it on the 1st of August when it drops. Kimberly, I think you're on that T-shirt. Big O, stuck on runway, heading to Greece, 2 hours late. Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that. Starlight, you're on the T-shirt too. Brian Bynum, you missed this one. Hopefully, and we'll get you in the September one, Brian. You could always get it, but you just your name won't be on it this time, I'm afraid. You just missed the deadline. Slim Cobalt, good morning to you. Liz is on the shirt as well. Hello, everyone. Bit late. Have to re-listen. KD, good morning. Tony Young, good morning to you. Hi, Liz. How you doing? Buckley. Oh, 1970 Buckley. Got a surprise for you. You won't know this, will you? You wasn't here yesterday. Well, you'll know that a lot of people appreciate you so much that one person paid to put your name on the new T-shirt, which comes out on the 1st of August. Every month on the 1st, we have a new T-shirt and mug and hoodie and all the rest of it. This time there will be ladies' sizes as well, fitted for our ladies and in colours. And 1970 Buckley, your name Buckley, is on the T-shirt, on the back of the shirt, because one of our members bought it for you. Wanted to say thank you. Anyway, I've got my England shirt on in case you're wondering why I'm wearing this. There we go. We're getting ready for the England and Team USA playing a little bit later. Live on my Instagram, Insta Lucas Aids, will be covering it. Hi, right after this opening bell show. Hi, pro member here as well. Hiya, Taz. New pro member here from the UK. Is that Auckland? Is that AUK? Is it Australia? No, AUK. I'm not sure. Taz, you're not a member. I'm afraid you don't have a badge. You're only a member if you have a badge, and we can see you don't have one. Oh, UK. You meant to say UK. There you go. I thought AUK. I thought, is that, no, what is that? Anyway, Taz, sadly, you're not a member of the channel. You are a guest. Daniel Watson, also a guest. Hi, Martyn. Can you give any advice on someone just starting their investing journey? Going to use my stocks and shares ISA to buy and sell for tax efficiency. You should do that. That's absolutely right. You should max out your ISA first and then move into your brokerage. When you've maxed out your ISA, you move into your brokerage. Same in the USA. Max out the IRA, in our case, in the USA, and then go to your brokerage. Yes, I can, but I have to focus on my members, I'm afraid, Daniel. You can become a member, then I can answer any question live on the show. To become a gold member, I can provide you 1 hour private video call every month, or you can become a Discordian for a couple of bucks, and we have 2-stage events every day at 10 a.m. Central and 4 p.m. Central as well, 5 p.m. Eastern, every trading day. One-on-one support, great community full of pro traders. We've got whales in there, no bots, no AI, no sponsorship. We only allow 2 people a day to join. We handpick our audience. Literally, we do that. We interview people. So that's the way to talk to me if you want support from me and the team. Hi, good morning, Liz. Ascend, good morning, everyone. Hope is well. Hello, everyone. We hope you too. New on Discord. Oh, you're new on Discord. Fantastic. So if you're new on Discord, at 10 a.m. this morning, in 2 hours and 15 minutes, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, we'll be on Discord. If you're new, you can meet the family for the first time, the Discordians, and we can go through all your questions there. Good morning, Mark, as well. Liz is here. How to become a member. How to become a member. Let me give you the link. There's the membership link. It's on the homepage of the YouTube, on the membership tab, and that's how you do it. Make sure you do it on a browser if you want to save some money, which I say it's just like the little tax thing, but always a way to do things. Anyway, hi, Martyn. I listened to your advice into buying Coca-Cola after my gran also been speaking about it for years. I put 300,000 in. Very nice indeed. You've got more than me now. We're not across the board. You haven't. About 2 weeks ago, I had 910,000. I've sold it down now to 500,000. But I've just bought back another 250,000. Oh, so no, I'm back up to about 300,000. So yeah, about the same as you now. About the same as you. There you go. Hi, Martyn. So if it is my main position, that's 100,000. Oh no, hang on. I haven't got that much. 100 plus the Roth, 160. No, I haven't. I've just sold it. Yeah, I sold it and bought it back again yesterday to do it all over again. So with my ISA in the UK, I've probably got about 200,000 at the moment. So you've got more than me, mate. I've just sold a couple of days ago and I bought back in to do it all over again. Right. Oh, hang on. Martyn, I have a restaurant client in Dallas called Queen's Head Pub. You will love it. Shepherd's pie, bangers and mash. Oh.
$5 through Super Chat. Martyn, I have a restaurant client in Dallas called Queen's Head Pub. You will love it. Shepherd's pie, bangers and mash, etc.
Spot on. Spot on. That sounds very nice. That sounds very nice. Buckley, are you on Discord? If you are, send me a link to that. Anyway, we'll meet you there. So Daniel, how to become a member? I gave you the link. Hi Martyn, I listened to your advice. I answered that one. Martyn, this event not on Discord, I believe. Tony Young, Martyn, this event, what do you mean? The football? No, the Discord is for stocks, investments. We keep it focused. It's all about stocks. It's all about the stage shows. It's all about one-on-one support with stock market, crypto, whatever. The YouTube show is what this is. And my personal life, away from the camera, when I'm doing tea on Thursdays, when I'm doing whiskey Wednesdays, when I'm sharing my inner thoughts about things. I don't share my trades. That's for Discord and YouTube. It's my personal life. And I have nearly 7,500 followers on Instagram now. And we have subscribers as well. And people subscribe for 99 cents. Instagram recommended I charge $4.99, but because I've got so many members here, I'm just giving it to everyone for 99 cents. That's the lowest you can do it. And it's my private side of things. If you'd like to join me for all sorts of things, I do little walkabouts when I'm talking about the stock market, but not in the same way as Discord or YouTube. It's a much more relaxed social thing. I'm on my phone. It's me behind the scenes when I go walkabouts. And today we're watching the football. Right. The vertical popped up for the first me on YouTube. Yay, the vertical popped up. What, Jim, for me on vertical? Oh, I see. Oh, you're on vertical. Right. So you can choose. You can choose. I strongly recommend everyone watching the vertical tries the widescreen. It's in 4K. It's surround sound. It's up to you. It makes no difference to me, really. It's there. I have two different broadcasts, two completely different studio setups, completely set differently, and you can see the one that you like. All right. Tony Discord is Discord. Tony Discord is Discord. What do you mean by that, Liz? Jam, good morning RTR, good morning Jam, how are you? Gaka Junboy, good morning sir, good morning to you. Space Breeze is here as well. Good month, thank you, straight up advice, no nonsense. Yep, we just make money, we're here to make money, that's all we do. Very, very simple. Right now, Bitcoin has started to turn red again. So, are we going to buy some more Bitcoin? We are. We're going to double it each time. Each time we are now doing we're now doing 8 grand. No, we're not. Is it 8 or 16? Doing 8 grand now. We're doubling each time. We're building up lots. As it goes low enough, we sell the top lots for a loss and then buy immediately back and double our position down here. We offset all our gains this year. That doesn't apply to everybody. Not everybody's going to want to do that. I've got a lot of gains. Let me show you my gains. So this year, my tax position, and I want to wipe it out. I don't want to pay any tax, right? I don't want to pay any tax. What's the point of that? Right. If we go year to date on all, you will see I've made $74,000. You see that big red candle there earlier? It's not a candle, is it? It's a bar chart. But anyway, that big red candle, we'll call it that. That's where I on purpose lost money. I offset my gains. You can do that. All right. So a couple of days ago, you saw me sell Coca-Cola for a loss, but I bought back. It wiped out that loss. Okay. That's how you can see it. So year to date, this year, I've got 74,000. So on paper, I want to lose 74,000. Not really lose, but on paper lose. So I'm going to buy crypto at certain levels because I believe it's going to go up. If it goes up, I make money. If it goes down significantly to cover the spread, it's got to be at least 5%. I sell it. I buy it back. That's why you have all the different lots. You can do the same thing, whether you have lots or not. You just write it all down. So you've got all of those positions. So you know what you're selling from the top or the whatever you're doing. You know what you're doing. And then if I get a big enough drop, I sell the top lot for a loss, buy straight back because it's down anyway. It's not like I've lost money. I'm down anyway. But now I post the loss on paper. I buy it straight back. I then offset all of these gains, hopefully not pay any tax next year because who wants to pay tax to the tax man, right? And I still get Bitcoin and I still get my crypto and I buy it at the bottom. Now, that doesn't mean to say you won't pay any tax going forward because now you've got it down here. So you'll pay even more tax. Well, not more tax, the same as before. It just gives you liquidity. Now, if you don't sell and if you buy down here and you hold down here because you think I've got Bitcoin for $10,000 and I can just hold it forever, not that you would. I mean, you're supposed to sell stuff. I mean, what's the point? You can, but you can offset it for next year when perhaps you've not sold anything else. You see what I'm saying? It provides you liquidity. Doesn't provide you free money. It provides you liquidity. Big Wall Street managers, hedge funds do this strategy all the time. It's a very good perk of crypto. You can't do it with the ETFs. That's why I prefer the native coin, and I keep it on my main account, not on my ledger or off wallet or cold wallet or whatever you want to call it. That's why I leave it here, because you lose all the lots if you move it off. Big mistake retail make. They get scared. Oh, I need to stick it on a ledger. No, you don't. Institutional grade security is way better than you remembering your passphrase. Simple as that. Much safer on your brokerage if you do it properly with all your factor authentication and all that stuff. So that's what we're looking at now. What we want to do is when we get significant drops, and we could wait for it, or we could buy on the way down to it. That way, we're guaranteed to get the bottom. We're guaranteed to post tax losses. And if it goes up, we're already in. That's the beauty of buying at regular intervals all the way down on an asset you believe is going up. If you don't believe it's going up, you think it's going to keep going down, you obviously shouldn't do it because that would be a stupid idea. We don't want to do that. So a good month, says Starbreeze. Thank you. Straight up advice. No nonsense. Yeah, we ain't got time for it. Good morning, Joey. I think Tony meant YouTube. Now on Discord. Doesn't have the link to this stream. I think Tony meant the YouTube now. Oh, yes, I know. Did I let everyone down this morning? I did, and I apologize. I did let everyone down this morning. You're absolutely right. Everyone was on Discord waiting for it. I apologize. I like to keep you on your toes. No, I don't. I just messed up. Have you seen... Sensei, have you seen my messages on a team? I don't understand what that means. I don't understand the question. Don't understand that. Right. Let me go and do that now. I've been a naughty boy. This is my fault. I was up very, very late last night and I'm extremely tired. I was studying... expanding the shop and stuff like that, and tax laws and stuff, and I ended up getting very, very tired, and I shouldn't have done it. At everyone. There we go. Let me put that there. Let me do this in case there's a few people.
I can't believe this.
Oh, we got a new member.
At Workbench_breaks has become a member.
Oh, we got a new member. Live now on YouTube. I know people rely on the services, and when I mess up, people, understandably, it's not good, is it? I apologize. Right, I'm putting it right now. I won't do it again. And I mean that. When I make a mistake, I make it once. I don't make it twice. Because people rely on the services, and do you know what I mean? So you don't mess up twice. You mess up once, it's fine. We all mess up once, we're human. But I realize how much people rely on this service, and you got to get it right. So I've dropped that there on Discord. I'm putting it on... what the heck? Oh. I put it on... Blue Sky. Put it on all the places it needs to be. I've put it back where it needs to be, folks. So I apologize for that. I'm really sorry. I know a lot of people rely on this. I rely on you, so, goes both ways, right? Goes both ways. Let me just... fix it. There you go. Making sure it's on all the socials. There we go. That's better. Just done X. There you go. It's on X. It's on Blue Sky. It's now going on Facebook page and group. Again, we've got thousands. Oh, thank you ever so much, everybody, last night. You left me a review on Facebook. That was really, really kind. Thank you so much. Trying to get 100 reviews on Facebook for the next little level to get to. And 28 of you last night did it. Thank you so, so much for that. That was awesome. The comments were lovely. I replied to every one of you personally. I don't use any AI, nothing like that. So I really appreciate it. Very, very nice. Now I'll do Instagram, as we've got 7,500 followers there as well. So we want to make sure we take care of those people. And I apologize for messing up this morning. I've only had about an hour's sleep. It's my own fault. Leah told me off. I was reading all about tax laws last night. Yeah. And payment and efficiency and stuff like that. Really boring stuff like that. But you've got to do it. Now I own a shop. I've got to do it, right? It's like, you can't just go, I don't want to do that. When you say I want to have a shop, it comes with the stuff you don't want to do, paying taxes, doing paperwork, stuff you don't want to do, you've still got to do. And which is fine, I get that, but there's a lot to learn, and I'm crashing through it. Like I'm literally making mistakes all the time, and then improving, and then learning. There's not really a training course you go on. Otherwise, you spend your whole life planning what you're gonna do and never do anything. You just get on with it and then learn as you go, and that's kind of what I've been doing. So anyway, right, there you go. And finally, one last post on in our community page on YouTube, and I've done it. I've got everything done. And again, I apologize for that. All right, we're good now. Right. So thank you very much, that person who said, I think he means the Discord link. Yeah, well, you now know. All right, so I now know. So it's my mess up. Right, let's go back. So Bitcoin, not high enough to sell top lots, not low enough to sell the lots for losses and buy back lower. So we're right in the middle. XRP, same story. Ethereum locked up anyway. We're only buying it because we've got the advantage of earning a lockup with a staking. SGov, that will turn green in a minute. The S&P starting to fall down. Once that goes lower, we can buy the S&P again, but not yet. Coca-Cola going up. Now we've got 0.5% profit now. We can take profit. And because I think we're at the edge of a carry trade, edge of a crash, keep taking profit is not a bad idea. If every day you can make another 1 or 2%, 0.5% here, 0.5% there, this adds up. So nothing wrong with that. Let's have a look at it. Coca-Cola today is up $500 plus the Roth position. So I got $550. Now, I try to aim $1,000 a day on my trades every day, make $1,000, $7,000 a week. That's how I've managed to go from $5,000 to where we are today, right? So always making money. Nothing wrong with doing that. Nothing wrong with doing that because we're at 81.50. I think there's a bit more to go before we start selling again. But who knows? We might suddenly today the crash starts, the correction starts, and who knows? But I'll let you know if I'm going to do it. All right. Need Hawkston beer too. Then it's true. Yes, Hawkston beer. Good old Jeremy Clarkson. Hey, I love him. He's great. He is. He's absolutely great. You never met. Why you never met with L. Buckley? You never met? No, I've never met. No. Didn't join Discord yesterday. Am I still at the top? Diesel, Bitcoin's Craig. Yes, you are number one on the t-shirt, which drops on the 1st of August. Yes, you are. Congratulations. Very cool. I'm at the bottom. Diesel Raider is here. I like your shirt, Martin. It's quite dapper. There you go. England. This is I've wore this shirt in Germany. I've wore this shirt in Singapore, Japan, America now, England. I wore it everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but yeah, I've traveled to see England play all over the place. Okay, so $4.99 a month on Discord. Daniel, so if you pay through a browser, that's the best way of doing it. Don't do it through your iPhone because it's hard to cancel. If you want to cancel it, it's hard to change it, like upgrade, downgrade. You pay a bit of commission. I think they add like $1, right? So don't do that. Make sure you do it on the browser. It's exactly the same, but it's cheaper. I want to save you money, right? This is a money channel trying to help people provide value and win, and it's not about, and remember, the Discord fee that we charge isn't to make money out of you, because commission out of that to Discord and tax. So I get a couple of bucks. It's not for that. And I provide one-on-one service. It's not for that. We only allow 2 people a day to join. I do not value the $4.99. I value you. We are building a community of great people. This is how I'm always beating the market, because I'm surrounded by great people. This is what we're doing. We're doing something very different than most people do. Most people just want to sell, get as much money as possible. What we're trying to do is build a community. So yeah, that is correct. $4.99. If you go pro, that's the pro plan. And everyone's on pro. Why? Because if you're on a standard plan, you get 1 stage event a week. Pro gets 2 stage events every trading day. You can send me a friend request. I accept it for direct support and access. You don't get that as a standard member. You get all the pro trades 24/7, not just during the trading hours. So 3 o'clock in the morning, if I'm buying Bitcoin, you'll know about it. And you'll be notified. You can obviously silence your phone when you go to bed. It's a good idea. I don't, because I like to keep on top of it. But you can certainly do that. And you get the gaming channel where you win free Luca coins. We've got the secret channel where you can get the XRP song and other stuff like that, and behind the scenes stuff. There's all kinds of great stuff inside Discord. A great community. In the pro channels, you've got a lot of pro investors, some whales in there, some small investors, large investors. There you go. And it never goes up in price. In fact, it gets cheaper every year because inflation, and it never increases. All right? So once you get it, it stays at that price. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Ninja Cowboy. I prefer the wide, even on my phone. Do you? Do you turn it on its side then? I guess you turn it on its side on your phone, because some people have their phones vertical, so the vertical works best on your phone vertically. If you're on its side, then it works better. Can you answer that? I'd like to know, do you do that, Ninja Cowboy? If you prefer the wide on your phone, but do you watch it on its side? I would imagine you would, otherwise you got a little bit in the middle. So I'm guessing that's what you do. Wouldn't make much sense not, but I'm going to check anyway. I answered Tony, thank you. Good afternoon from London. Hello, Rikes, how you doing? I strongly suggest Discord if you haven't already. That's where the magic happens. USA World Cup live party on YouTube. We'll potentially have to wait 4 more years for the next opportunity. Yes, if we get to the World Cup final, England or America, there'll be some big parties on YouTube. Yes. Stephen Lewandowski is here. Stephen, here he is, our oil baron, our oil tycoon. Shark, hello, Stephen and Diesel Raider. Hi, Liz. Let's go back to our portfolio. We're very green today. Let's turn the studio green. We're winning again. We're not beating the market today, so that's unusual, isn't it? But anyway, you'll see Treasury bills, SGov, turn green in the next couple of hours. 100%, 100%. I'm not buying VUG. It's going down. We're going to buy more of it. SpaceX is going down. We're going to buy it when it enters the NASDAQ and crashes the bloody thing. Coca-Cola, I am tempted to take a profit. As we see a classic rotation trade, the S&P going down, VUG, we've got Coca-Cola going up. Remember, if we can keep making 1.5%, 1% over and over again every day, remember there's no limits anymore. There's no pattern day trading limits anymore. You can trade as much as you like. There's nothing wrong with doing that. If you think a pullback's coming, I do. If you think a crash is coming, remember, I've already made in one year, $105,000. We've like 6-7x the market. We've done it 3 years in a row. We've beaten Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway, the S&P 500, not by a bit, by a huge amount for 3 years in a row. So we don't want to be sitting here, we want to take our profit, right? We're beating everybody in the market. Beating Michael Saylor, we're beating Tom Lee, we're beating everybody, all right? So what we got to do now is think to ourselves, well, we're winning again. We're absolutely winning again. So why not? Why not indeed? In fact, we are beating the market today. I tell a lie. I said we wasn't beating. We are beating the market again. So yeah, Martyn's winning again. The S&P 500 is down 0.5%. You can see why I sold it. Some people got a little bit like, oh, Martyn's going up again. Patience is a virtue, folks. So, yeah, we are beating the market. Look, so we're beating the market again. How about that? How about that? We're beating the market again. And there it is. So, very, very tempted now to take some profit on Coca-Cola. As we rotate today, down on the S&P, up on Coca-Cola, take the profit, sell it. Buy it again, buy the S&P, buy it back. But each time I'm doing it with slightly less money. I was doing it before with bigger and bigger. You may remember we had 920 grand all in with Coca-Cola, all in, because that was before the news of Japan. Now we've got on the edge of a cliff with Japan carry trade and the stock market pullback. We don't want to be in. Now we can be in. It won't matter because we've already made 100 grand plus on Coca-Cola. If we pull back 20%, who cares? We're still up. But if we're going to maximize our profits, we want to be out before we do that. So what we're doing now is we're trading for less and less money. This time, it's just 130,000 with this main account and the Roth. Quick trade, 0.5%, 1%, $700-800. Take the profit, do it again tomorrow. And then that way we keep guaranteeing our profits. Then we don't worry if the market crashes. Keep loading up the treasury bills, loading up the 3.35, I think it is, guaranteed income. That's what we want right now. So we're going to keep our eye on a few things. If you buy an asset you don't believe it's going down, just makes sense. You're a bloody idiot. Diesel. We got a T-shirt with that on it. Workbench just became a member. Workbench Breaks just became a member. This is awesome. Are you celebrating membership, or is that actually a new membership? Let's have a look. Where are you? Workbench. Can't see it now. Oh no, you are a brand new member. Right, so Workbench just became a brand new member. So Workbench, let me tell you what you get as a member. You get members only live streams, members only videos. You can comment to any of my videos and you get a personal reply. No AI, no bots, me. I pick up my phone, I speak to it in the evening. These are sort of things I'm doing on Instagram when I'm private, away from the studio. All right, you get an answer, all questions answered. If you reply to my reply, I don't see that. I only reply to your first message. So if you want a reply to a reply, do a separate message. I'm not telling you that so I get more comments. I don't need more comments. I have thousands a day to deal with, literally. I go through them really quickly with my voice. Hiya, how you doing? Hiya, how I answer everybody. If you want an answer to a reply, if you reply to a reply, do a fresh comment. I don't filter them like that, okay? So that's that. You can call into the show. If you want to be live on the show, do a super chat. You can call in. You can request earnings calls. You can request stock reviews. All these things are open to members. Certain members get extra discounts in the shop. If you're a gold member, for example, you can call. You can have a 1 hour call every month from me. There's no price increase ever, no inflation ever. So in fact, it gets less expensive over time. Ask anyone. You're paying the same as people have been paying now for like 4 years. It never changes. Nearly 5 years, actually. So it's getting 4% every year cheaper. I actually got, no word of a lie, this is the truth. Last night, I got a message from YouTube requesting or inviting me to increase the memberships. And I declined it. They want me to increase it. You haven't increased your memberships for like four years. And I made the commitment that I never would. I don't believe a business like me need to do that. What you do is you're here to help people, right? So you're providing a better and better service that's less and less expensive as years go by. You can offset inflation by working hard and getting more people to follow you. You don't need to get the people that were with you paying more every year. They've been with you from the beginning. So reward them. Don't have inflation. Let it get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper for people. People go, oh, this is brilliant. I think it's better. No one ever says anything about it. And maybe I'm being stupid and maybe I should put it up because everybody else does. But I've got thousands of members. Imagine if I put the price up by $1. It'd be good, wouldn't it? But I just thought it was nice to not. Thank you, Amir. Just got the gifts on the screen. Thanks for that. I just thought it was nice. Very few people have ever mentioned it, and I'm probably doing it unnecessarily, but it's something I just believe in. Provide value, always find ways to serve your audience better. Just work harder and get more people to watch. That way you can earn more money if that's what you want to do. Anyway, Martyn was talking to Pizdo's Fridge Company. Yes. Pit Sauce. Yes. Kitchen. Hi, Liz. Diesel Radio is here. Push the like button, says Luke's. Fed speech now. You've got... I was looking at doing that. It's not yet, actually. It is a little bit later. Oh, no, it is now. You're dead right. You're dead right. I've missed it. I messed up again. That's twice today I've messed up now. Yes, unfortunately I have. Good morning, Rusty Shackelford. How are you? You slept less than me, Martyn. It's awful. I've got to stop doing this. It's really bad. The run is not over yet. What, for the football? Let's hope not. You mean the football or Coca-Cola? Oh, up 0.72. Now we're making some money. Oh, another $1,000. This is very tempting. Shall we sell again? Shall we do it again? That's not a bad return there. That's not a bad return there. 81.69. We've done it again. This is why we trade it like this. If you just stay in, you miss out all of this. This is not a bad return. I'm very, very happy with that. $700 plus the ROF. That's $800 in 24 hours. That's nearly my $1,000 a day. I am happy with that. I don't want to be in when we get a pullback. I don't want to be in. Every bank is now alerting everyone. The banks are alerting everyone to our next little drop. That's not bad at all. I'm very, 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 very happy with that. I could easily take that and bank that. Let me think if I'm going to do that. Because that's not bad. That's in one day, $800 in a day. Let's have a look. I am tempted to do that. I got to be honest with you. Look, SpaceX is going down. VUG is going down. The S&P is going down. It's a rotation trade. And it might go a bit higher. We've got $90, but we're not going to get to $90 until the end of the year. And there's a big pullback coming in the summer. It's July the 1st. Any day now. So we've squeezed money out of Coca-Cola. We've squeezed it again. You know what? I'm very, very tempted to take that. That's another win. There's nothing wrong with that. Could it go up more on the bell? It could. But you know what? I don't really care. It's a profit. You can see where I'm leaning towards. One, two, what's it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, one. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have a little look. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that. That's free money. It's just too easy to not take it. It's too easy not to take it. Let's check the lots. Let's have a quick look. Sell tax lots. I think did I all buy it on one? Oh, okay. We're not up on all 80. No, we're not up on all. We're only up on the bottom lots. We're only up on these. Now that's why you've got to check. That is not showing accurately. So it looks like you're doing better than you actually are. That's why you've got to check your lots. You see that? It's actually showing that I'm only up. This top lot is out of the money. So we're not going to sell that yet. We're not going to sell that yet. We're going to wait. So our top lots is 81.11. Where are we now? 81.70. Sell. This is why it's important to check all your information. 81.70. Top lot. 82.07. We've got lots in at 82.07. So we got quite a way. It's not that far away, actually. 81.70. So no, we're going to wait. We want to go at we're going to wait. There could be a nice rotation trade on today. And now, if someone could explain to me the discrepancy between that, I often notice that with Robinhood. This is where people lose out. It shows on the main screen they're up $700. Oh, look, I'm up. And when you look at the lots, it says no, you're not actually up. I'm going to talk to Robinhood about that. The way they display it looks a bit. There's a bit of a discrepancy there. So I want to make absolutely certain I'm actually winning. This is where some people get caught out. So that is something I need to speak to Robinhood about, because that's a little bit like on paper it says I'm losing money if I sell here. So how come it's showing I'm up there? Very often it's the same with crypto. Crypto will show you you're winning, and time you got the spread, you're actually not. So I'm in no rush to sell. And because we've got a rotation trade, and I want to be bloody certain I'm going to leave that, we are running 81.80. Here we go, 81.80. Now we're running. Now we're turning green. How long have we got? We got 10 minutes. So let's go 82 something, 82.50. Let's make doubly certain we are winning properly, right? No messing around. I don't see why we would suddenly drop on the bell. We're getting a rotation today. So out of the S&P, it's going up. It's a classic rotation trade. So let's not rush into it. The run is not over yet. Yes. And we get the fridges. We get broken fridges. Petra Menorca, we missed you yesterday. You missed your name going on the T-shirt for the 1st of August. The next one is the 1st of September. People were shouting out, where's Petra? Because you're on the first one. We thought you might want the series. On the 1st of August, there's a new T-shirt with a new phrase. Every month, there's a new T-shirt coming out. And unfortunately, you missed this one. Sandro, bass player. Hello, congrats on the show. Keep it up. Why not XLM, H-bar? Because I just focus on 3, Bitcoin, XRP, and Ethereum. Sensei, our crypto expert, will focus on those others for you. But I only look at a few things and focus all my time on a few things. I don't think you need hundreds of things. I've got one defensive stock. Coca-Cola is the best. I've studied it. VU is the best way to buy the S&P. SGov is the best way to buy treasury bills. VUG is the best way to buy the S&P on steroids for the tech. SpaceX is just because we're just trading an IPO. And Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP are the 3 best crypto. I don't need 10, 20. It makes no difference. I like to know a lot about a few things than a little bit about a lot. That's the reason for that. Sandro, where do we leave Martyn reviews? Here on YouTube. Here in the chat. Hi Mark, how you doing? It's Whiskey Wednesday. I'll also have one late. Yeah, Whiskey Wednesday today will be live on Instagram. Live today on Instagram for my Whiskey Wednesdays, just before we have Team USA, and then we have the match. Right, now if you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, we got 8 minutes to go. Let me show you this. So you go onto there's Instagram. There's the Instagram icon. So you download Instagram, okay, and there is my Instagram. As you can see, we've got 7,726 followers, okay. And what you do, you click the story up here, or you click subscription down there. Either way, but story will give you the link. So click the story. And there's the USA match. Oops, do that again. There is the England game. You see it says join. Right, you click on joined. Oh, I missed it. There you go, do it again. It's very quick. There's England, look. You click on join. It says it's a subscriber venue because it's private. We go into our subscribers. There's the game. There's the pitch we set up. We've got who will win. We've got a poll. We've got live chat. There'll be live video. I'll be calling in, and we do all sorts of stuff. We have drinking games, and we are now the knockouts coming up. And then if you go back into the story, if you watch it, it'll give you the link to the America. There's the America game, and now you can join the America game as well. Click join.
Emoji. Japanese yen upwards trend emoji.
So there you go.
Money bag emoji. Making money.
Thank you very much, Stephen. This is for our private. This is for our Insta Lucasades. It's a private club, and there you go. All right, so that's how that works. If you want to join me for that, you can. And there's Whiskey Wednesday. There'll be like a live video call. Basically, Instagram is for private stuff, personal stuff. Football, drinking, tea, going for walks, talking about the stock market, but not trades, training, what we do on Discord and what we do on YouTube. It's away from the main camera. It's for fun. All right. Okay. The reviews are on his face, but yeah, they're reviews. Yes. What I'll do is I'll give you the link. Did you not see it last night? Look at this. I'll give you the link to our Facebook. This is what people did last night. Look at this. Does it show on here? Does it show on here? Oh, yeah, here it does. Let me refresh. Right, look at this. So last night, I had 20, 100% recommended. That's amazing, right? Refresh it. It's now, you did this last night on Discord. I think 28 of you. Look, 29. Look, 29. And can I not click on it here? You can do it on my phone. But anyway, where is it? You said some wonderful things and I really appreciated it. Oh, here we go. Coca-Cola is running again. We are massively in the green now. We are beating the market again. We only have $130,000 this time. And I do want to sell. Can anyone tell me, and I don't know this, I've got to find this out from Robinhood. Can anyone tell me why my tax lots are saying I'm down on this trade when my overall position is saying I'm up on this trade? I'm a bit confused by that. I don't know why that is. So I'm going to give you that link if you want to leave a review on Facebook. I'm not going to put it here in YouTube. I'm going to put it on Discord. I'm going to put it here on Discord in the announcements. Here we go. I'll put it in the announcement page. Please leave a review on Facebook. So for those of you that are asking, I shared it last night, but for those of you that are asking, on Facebook, for the benefit of those asking now on YouTube. There you go. Okay. There it is. You can go and leave a review from that link. All right? Okay, cool. I don't want to share it on YouTube. That's a private thing. So there you go. Right. Margin. I don't know why he always says that. He says one word. No one ever knows why. Definitely not. I think SLS has a lot of potential. And by the way, I've got no margin at all right now. So paid it off again. Let me know if you find it, Starlight. You're welcome. We got some jewels from Trying to Evolve. Not me wearing my Coca-Cola shirt today. Oh, love it. Send a picture into Instagram. I'll take a picture. I'll go on video. Right, how long we got? 3 minutes to go. You're covering Walsh's speech. No, unfortunately, we've just missed it. Petra Menorca. I would have done. I completely forgot about it. Yes, I do. Thank you, Martyn. It makes sense to join the pro. Yes, it does. My phone case has a kickstand. Very nice indeed. Haven't seen anyone play as well as France currently in the World Cup. They will take some beating. I agree with you. Top team. #1 ranking now. Oh, right on the bell. Coca-Cola has just dropped. Wow, that's a big drop. That's okay. MU interesting. Yes. Yes, I'm afraid waiting. Good idea, Martyn. You said MU is going to be a go down maybe. Yeah. Drop a long way, then I'll buy it. Morning, Martyn. Joe. Good morning, Joe. Amir, thumbs up to you. Crypto Savage, we got 2 minutes to go before the bell goes. Holla, how do you do the tagging of name in here? At the person's name. At the person's name. Not all devices make it work. Congrats, Martyn. Take the 800. Yeah. But I'm not sure. I've got to find out from Robinhood why that is. I have just took it. But check your lots, though. Make sure it is a real winning position. I'm going to speak to Robinhood about that. Do it. Good morning, Martyn. Robinhood has not executed my tax lot order sell during pre-market. Yes, if you set a limit order, they do. Martyn Walsh speaking live. Yes, I know, guys. Unfortunately, I've missed it this morning. I missed the beginning. Did not work for me tagging with. On some devices, it doesn't work. All right. Great, Petra, you did it. I think I'm confused on your Roth. Are you trading there also? Yes, I will trade on the Roth as well. 1 minute to go, but there's no tax to worry about there, is there? Bloody greedy thieves. But you can't do that if there's not a tag. That's right. Petra, you can see your name in a grey box. That's right. Bullish statement coming for the central banks. Kevin Warshing speaking live with the ECB. I wish I'd covered it. I wish someone had covered it. It would have been a massive event. Unfortunately, I missed it. Up all night doing taxes, and I wasn't ready for this morning, unfortunately. Bullish statements from the central banks, says Sensei. Good afternoon. I notice discrepancies on Robinhood all the time. Yeah, I know. I don't know why it's saying that. It's kind of strange. Bullish Sensei means Coca-Cola down. Yes, I've had that happen, Martin. I bought Oclo around 55, and when I look at my tax lot, it says I'm around about 100. If you could do us a favour and talk to Robinhood, yes, I will. 30 seconds to go. Thank you, Liz. Sensei, what time? We've missed it. Sorry, our team didn't cover it for you. We let you down. I'm sorry. I got the shirt, but no fridge. Rubbish. Celebrates 46 months membership. Its SPCE drops below 250. Be careful. It could go bankrupt. Patrick Black, Martin, my friend, whenever you're free time, notification, call me and visit Greece. That'd be wonderful. Martin, have you had the World Cup? Oh, 15 seconds to go. Here we go. Coca-Cola's going back up again. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The bell has gone. We are off to the races. And Coca-Cola is running again. It's running again. There we go. Let's check out those losses, those tax lots. Are we winning today? I am up today. 0.1. Am I up? I'm up 0.1. That's not right. That's not right. That needs to be refreshed. Let's refresh that. That doesn't look right to me. That's not refreshing properly. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. 0.08. Okay, well, whatever. It was right. The S&P going down. We're beating the market again. We're beating the market again. So S&P going down. Virgin Galactic up. SpaceX going down. We sold it. Great, 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 great. Palantir is up today. Amazon is up today. We've got Apple up but pulling back quickly. Enphase Energy. If we get good news from the from Walsh, this could take this up. If we think rates are going to come down. Look at that. Sensei said there were some bullish statements coming out from Kevin Walsh. That's making Enphase Energy go up. Enphase Energy could be a buy today because if there is, Sensei said there was good news coming out of Kevin Walsh, which means Enphase Energy would have a nice boost today. All right? Coca-Cola going up. Let me check those tax lots now. They were saying we wasn't making any money. It was weird. Go sell, go sell, go sell, go tax lots, go tax lots. Look at that. It's saying I'm losing money at the top. I don't understand that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to make sure, belt and braces, that we're making money. That's why we have the lots. We want to check all the back end, not just assume you make money, because people often make this mistake, especially with crypto. It looks like you're up. When you go and sell, you get the spread and you lose money. So be careful selling too early or buying too quickly. So Coca-Cola is now starting to go down again. But that's okay because we're selling off on the S&P. So we are in a rotation trade today. This is what I'm saying. Each time we do this, it gets weaker. Each time we do this, I want to take more and more profit and go more and more into treasury bills. All right? It just isn't reliable right now. Okay? It isn't. We're on the edge of a crash, in my opinion. Chevron oil going back up. That tells you everything. Tesla also up. McDonald's going down. Google trying to go up this morning. Microsoft up this morning. Meta Platforms up. Could be $800, but not in the condition. Nvidia straight back down again. We could see a rotation trade. We had one a second ago, but I wasn't quite happy with the way it was being reported, so I left it. I'd rather not move until I know 100%. I've not seen that before. Tilray Brands going down. Rubbish, no value whatsoever. Robinhood going up, no idea why. Vertical, do they know that crypto's about to bounce? Don't know. Vertical Aerospace up. Joby down. Archer Aviation up. Taiwan Semiconductor is down as much as it went up yesterday. Can you believe it? Bitcoin starting to go down again. We'll buy some more. All down 1% today. That's why I'm down today, or it's pulling me back. XRP is down 1%. Ethereum is down 1.53. That's great. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look. All right, here we go. Bitcoin I'm still up on Bitcoin 0.6. I'm not selling at a loss yet to offset the gains. I'm not selling for a profit, and I'm not buying because it's not low enough. So nothing on Bitcoin, nothing on XRP, nothing on Ethereum. However, short-term treasuries will turn green in the next couple of hours. That's a 100% guarantee. I'm not a clairvoyant. It's just the way these things work. So we're watching short-term treasury about to turn green. VU is going down. Coca-Cola had a little pop but sold off as well. Now this is interesting because I've said the crash is coming. I've said we're nearly at the we're nearly there. If we get all assets go down, in other words, when I spoke to the banks a few days ago, I told you when we see this happen, if we see crypto be sold, the S&P be sold, high risk on assets get sold, and we see defensive ETFs go up, that's a rotation. That's okay. That's okay. Money is not exiting the market. But when we see defensive that's rotated out of tech, out of crypto, go down at the same time as crypto, as tech, as the S&P, as everything else, that is when we have a concern. Not a guarantee it's about to happen, but that's when we have a concern that something could be about to happen. If you add up everything else, these aren't one things. If this happens. These are hundreds of things over time. The amount of time we've waited for the bear market to come and all these things and tax rates and yada, 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 yada. All interest rates, sorry. All these things, debt crisis and blah, 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 and liquidations and all the things together. The banks are warning us that the crash is imminent. They've literally told us 2 days ago. So you're seeing SpaceX go down. Great. We're right where we were now with our single share. So we were right to sell. We were right again. The S&P is going down. VUG is going down. And now we're below where we sold. So it was right. We were absolutely right. Coca-Cola popped up, but that's also pulling back. Because when we get a crash, everything will go down. Crypto will go down 80%. The S&P could go down 50%. And Coca-Cola, 20%. These are the sort of numbers. But if we've baked in our profit, it doesn't really matter too much. But ideally, if you want to smash it, like ace it, like trump it, we want to sell before the crash. This is why I'm making my Coca-Cola trade smaller and smaller. This is 130,000. You've seen me do it with 920,000, nearly a million. We're now 130, much, much smaller. And now we're getting just quick little bits. It's like giving us a tip. We've already had the meal, we've had the dessert, and we had the cream, and now we're just taking a tip. That's it. We're not getting greedy anymore. We've already outperformed the market. If you look at my position, in 1 year, we have made 40%. Who's made 40% on Coca-Cola and the S&P in 1 year? The answer is nobody, unless you are a Discordian or Electrum member of this show. Nobody's done that. Right? It's fantastic. We've beaten every Wall Street manager, everybody out there, way better than just about everybody, right? So we're doing really, really great. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, Sandy just telling me I completely missed it. Yeah. It would have been a great thing. The Kevin Walsh thing. Yeah. So anyway, let's go back to comments and questions. So we're turning red now. There was a really great trade there. I am really angry with Robinhood. That was bad reporting. They were showing my lots as losing, but my overall was showing as winning. Very, very, very strange. I don't understand that. I would have taken that profit. I need to understand why that was the case. I'm going to speak to them and I'm going to find out because I had money on the table there. I'm not worried but you know, the reason why I'm mainly down is because of crypto. Actually, no, it's not. What's bringing me down? Well, nothing really. I'm not down that much. I'm getting all carried away. I'm down $200 on yeah. Not really down at all, am I? I was getting a bit carried away there with myself. Anyway, Sensei, what time? It's already happened. Unfortunately, we've missed it. You're welcome. I got the shirt, but no fridge. Rubbish. Celebrating 46 months as a member. 46 months. If SBCE drops to 250 at the same time as Coca-Cola, hitting 85, this year will be a selling Coca-Cola and going back to all in on space. It'll be interesting if nothing else. I agree with you. It'll be interesting. Patrick Black, good morning to you. Space Breeze. Martin, my friend, whenever you have free time and notification, don't forget to call me and visit Greece. How very, very kind indeed. What a lovely, generous offer that is. Martin, have you been on any World Cup games or do you prefer to get ripped off and keep your money? Well, I have been to World Cup games all over the bloody world, but only America seems to be ripping people off, to be fair. My best price was England at Wembley. I paid £110, which is about $150 to see England play. Who was it he played? Hungary. We played Hungary. And that was the best price, $150, 110 quid. America's absolutely royally screwing people over, paying like 10,000, 20,000 to sit at the back. And this was like a good seat, right close to the pitch, the field, as you call it in America. I'm afraid the American World Cup is, the people are loving it. The people that are coming here, the Norwegians with the row, the big orange bus of the Netherlands, the Japanese for cleaning all the stadiums up. There's a great human atmosphere, a global atmosphere. But those at the top, those behind the scenes are just ripping everybody off. But people are getting over that. I mean, people are using their like life savings to come and watch. It's a bit wrong, really. I mean, they're being ripped off and only the very rich are getting in. It's a bit awful, but there it is. But yeah, I've never been ripped off before, not like this. I mean, it's actually down the road for me. The Dallas Stadium, right, is like 10 minutes from my house. I could have gone and seen England play. I could have seen Messi play. I wasn't paying $20,000 to Jerry Jones. I'm not doing that. I watch it on the telly. I'm going to be with all you guys today on Instagram. I'm definitely not getting ripped off like that. No, ridiculous. Probably due to wash sale if you bought and sold within 30 days. Yep. Thank you, Kaya. Ah, yes. He could be right. He could be right. I'll speak to Robert about that. Anyway, I didn't sell, and it doesn't matter because we're going to go higher anyway. But yeah, I'll find that out about that. Soccer trophy. Does it reset at the bell? No, I checked it. It didn't. Sensei, in and out. You're up 700 because you are looking at one-day tab on your home screen, and you are up $700 for on one day. No. If I go to Coca-Cola, I'm looking at that there. Total return. It was $800. I'm up $374 now. It was $800 total return. All right? So you'd say, right, some lots could be up, some lots could be down. My total average is 411. But when I looked, right, my top lot, which has 99% of all of it, nearly all of it, was down by $800. You know, I'm thinking the guy earlier might have a point. I think this guy here, Kia, who said it's probably to do with the wash sale if you bought and sold within 30 days. I think he might have a point. I'm going to find out because that's something new on me. And we're always learning, right? We're always learning something new. And this investing, trading journey isn't as simple as people think it is, right? It can be a little bit complex. You know, you think, oh, I know what I'm doing. And actually, you get caught out all the time. There's always little nuances and things and that you don't know. Anyway, you are... that's Petra. I don't really wear T-shirts, Martin. Was happy to buy the mug with the name. Yeah, Petra. we're going to have a t-shirt, but it's going to be on the mug and the hoodie every month. So there'll be a t-shirt every month with a slogan. We're going to have a slogan, which is, the idea of the slogan is, the reason why I'm doing it is, I want something that encourages people, makes people feel motivated, positive. Too much negative energy in the world. Too many depressed people. Too many angry, sad people. So I want the t-shirt to be uplifting. I want it to be a positive message, a good message, a factual message, which keeps everyone focused, makes everybody win, makes everybody feel good. That's what I want the t-shirt to be. And you could get your name on it, right? But we're also going to have it on a mug and a hoodie. So you don't have to buy the t-shirt. You could just buy the mug, right? But every month on the first day, it comes out. And what we do is on that day, we sell the one for next month. And I said within 1 hour, this was one day. One day, all the names go. There's 48 names. Next time, on the 1st of August, I guarantee you, it'll be in 1 hour, right? We're thinking about starting a t-shirt club where you can be a t-shirt YouTube member and you get a free t-shirt every month. We're looking at doing that. But anyway, quite cool, isn't it? Just give everyone a t-shirt every month. Kind of nice. But the point is, it's a month thing. And on the day we announce it, and on the 1st of August, it comes out, and then we'll say, if you want to be on next month's t-shirt, you do a $5 super chat, and then you get a $5 gift card. You get your money back. It's free. That's the purpose of it. And there you go. And also, Petra decided, because we have so many ladies, we're going to have ladies' sizes and fitted for ladies, like a fitted one next time in different colours. We're gonna have pastel colours, feminine colours, and all kinds of things, not just black. I was asked if I could do that, so we're going to do that. Oh, Coca-Cola's going straight back up again now. Now, once we get above the 82, whatever it is, then we will sell. I think it'd be madness not to be honest with you. Anyway, you forgot this comment. I've read it now, Liz, I think. Diageo, good value, says Michael Horgan. I've become a member and I can focus on it for you. Yavi, good morning, everybody. Crypto the Savage. Coca-Cola is up. Yes, it is. Finally, end phase. Yes, 1970 Buckley. I'm loving it. Don't think of it as a tax lot. Just a group of tax. You bought stock. That's the way I look at it. You bought higher. You're still up overall. No, space. That part isn't, you're not right there. That part isn't right. The purpose of lots is it tells you what you paid for each lot. If you just sell overall, let me explain this. Even though I don't understand why it was out of sync, and I'm going to find out, I want to clarify one thing. That's really important. Oh my God, my portfolio is booming. This is awesome. I love it. Right? Let's keep an eye on this. Right? One thing you are wrong with, I'm going to discuss it with you. And people make this mistake not checking their lots. It's what stopped me this morning from selling. This is crucially important. Imagine you bought 5 houses. One house is making you money. One house, the roof blew off, it's losing money. You've got to renovate it. Another house has gone down in price because people have moved out of the area. The factory where everybody was working has shut down. You got a group of houses. One house is making money, it's gone up in value, one house has gone down, one house is the same. Overall, because the first house has made so much money, you might actually sell all 3 houses and overall be up. Would that be a good trade? That's what you're suggesting. No, that would be rubbish because you sold this house for a profit and these houses for a wash or a loss. But the first house was so great, it kind of like shrouded over these two. What you should have done is sell this house for a profit. This house, that's a wash. Wait until it goes up. The house that needs repairing, you refurbish, fix the roof, and then sell for a profit. That's the way to do it. So it's very important to look at your lots as well as your average, because too many people on YouTube, remember, I'm not a YouTuber. I've been investing since I was 17 with Barclays Bank. I'm the world piano man, entertainer. I've traveled the world as an entertainer. I'm here on YouTube TV broadcasting, but I'm not a YouTuber. I don't have sponsorship. No one sponsored the show. Nothing is about clickbait. I'm just here to share my investing journey with my audience. That's why 98% of our audience are members. That's why I've got 7,500 followers on Instagram. That's why I've got 800 selected pro investors inside Discord, right? We're not trying to sell the easy story, buy the dip, lower dollar cost average. These are all rubbish things. They're not educated things at all. They're just easy to sell on YouTube to get people to watch. We don't do that stuff. We always win. And I want to show you, I have beaten the market 3 years in a row by a huge amount. 40% this year, no options, no shorts, no guessing, no gambling, made no money on crypto whatsoever, just Coca-Cola and the S&P, 40%. No one on earth has numbers like that, but we do. We do that because we want to give people the right information, not just the average or you're up overall, so take a profit. That's not how we do it. Because if I'd sold everything, some of my lots were winning, some of them were losing. The average is not important to us. Every individual lot has to win. Or if you want to sell it for a loss for tax reasons, that's fine. But you need to be fully aware of that. So Space is the future says, don't think of it as a tax lost lot. Yes, I think of it as a group of stocks. That's exactly what I think of it as, right? But you're still up overall. No, I'm not. Because let me show you. If I go into Coca-Cola right now and I go trade and I go sell and I click tax lots, there you go, tax lots, and I look at that top lot, I bought it for 82 and 7 cents. 82 and 7 cents. That's what I paid for that stock. We're at 81.67. So no matter what and how we compute the taxes, that's a losing lot. That's losing money. Forget you're up overall. Now, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But this is what I have learned by speaking with Robin Hood. This is how I've beaten the market for 3 years in a row. So I'm not going to sell $82 Coca-Cola for $81.65 unless I'm doing it for a good reason. So anyway, there you go. So I don't think you're right there. But if you are right and I'm wrong, tell me and I'll learn something. But you'd have to sell them all to take advantage of the profit. No. Because the other two lots, there's hardly anything in the other two lots. So this is great talking to you because you are demonstrating the simplistic answer that most people fall into. So you're actually helping a lot of people. You don't realize it, but what you're doing is what thousands and thousands and millions of people do every day. You're actually educating people. Because if you look, if I do it again for you, sell, tax lots, hang on, sell, shares, tax lots. Right. If you look here, nearly all of it is in that top lot. 1,200 shares, there's only 1,000 in that lot. And that lot, you can't, if you can see it or not, is up $2.50. Well, according to Robin Hood, I'm up $800. Right? So it's not overall anything. Overall, it's a wash. See? So there's no point me selling that when I know I paid 82 for 81. Unless there's a reason why I want to do that. And there isn't right now. Okay? So there you go. This is very often what happens. People simplify things and they go, oh my God, I didn't realize that. That's why I'm not making any money. If you've ever stopped and thought, I've been doing this for years and I'm like making 5% a year, 10% a year. Why? Well, I'm making 40% a year. Why? Because I'm winning all the time. And there's a difference. Archer is going up fast. If you are looking at your one-day tab, you can be on a stock. You're actually down on because you are up on the day. I'm not talking about the day. Absolutely, I'm talking about the overall. I understand that, Zoom man. Lord Nvidia down 3%. I said it would go down lower. I even said it could go down as low as $80. No one listened. No one liked it. But I wouldn't be buying it here now. Not right before a carry trade. Not right before a crash. Not all this rotation trades going on. It's telling you what's building up. Oh, by the way, and another thing, Sensei mentioned this morning, bullish signal coming from Walsh. Every single crash precedes a bullish signal. Oh, everything's going to be great. Everything's going to be great. Boom. No, it's not great. Debt crisis, inflation, oil, wars, macro conditions, 150% GDP. That's the Buffett indicator. Every signal is flashing red. But yet, it's great. It's best time ever. Everything's fantastic. No, every single crash has followed people saying everything is brilliant. Every single time. Microsoft, go, go, go. Nvidia going down. Caterpillar down 4%. Bob's in Spain. Like the new look screen and outfit, Martyn, only during the World Cup. Time to buy more Coca-Cola on the way down. These are the days of our life. These are the days of our lives. I love that song. Up 37% for the year. July 25. Oh, fantastic, Stephen. You nearly got 40, mate. Good morning, Martyn Electric. How you doing? Mike, you're talking about the secondary market with ticket prices that high. Friends went into Houston, and you're talking about the secondary market price that high. Friends that went into Houston, and the face value of the tickets were 125. Yeah, much better. If you can get a ticket for 125, let me know. I'll have all of them. I've not seen any tickets for 125. And if it's 125, it's right at the back and you see sod all. I've not seen any tickets for that. If you can get them that price, let me know and I'll buy a ton of them. Right, okay. It's down the road from me. I'll go every day. I've never seen Jerry Jones sell a ticket for $125. I mean, he sells it for more than that to watch the Cowboys play, let alone a World Cup match. Anyway, Bitcoin up nearly 2% now. Right, now we can sell our top lots. Can we? Yeah, we probably can. We're not selling XRP. We haven't bought enough yet. Bitcoin, we can sell our top lots. Let me have a look. The S&P's going down, not low enough yet. Coca-Cola going up, not high enough yet. VUG going down, not low enough yet. SpaceX going down, definitely not low enough. That's going to go below the IPO price. Let's look at Bitcoin. Let's look at our lots now.
Believe this.
Oh, we got a new member.
At Max_H123 has become a member.
Sell. Tax lots. Tax lots. Right. Select tax lots. We should be green on the top ones. Yeah, we are. Look. There you go. One right at the top. So we're now. Here's something very interesting that people make a mistake on big time on crypto. Sealer, I'm only up on one of the lots, and the reason is because of the 0.85 spread. You paid 0.85 to buy it. You'll pay 0.85 to sell it. You get screwed both ways round, right? So if you're gonna sell crypto, look at your lots and make sure you are covering the spread. Otherwise, you lose. The only winner is the brokerage. All right. So if we come back to here, you look at crypto. You look at my Bitcoin. Oops, daisy. Look at my Bitcoin, and it says, oh, look, I'm overall up $262. Okay? You try and sell it and get $262. You won't. Don't believe me? Let me show you. So, if we look at that now, 59.2. Great. I've got $200 profit. Let's make it then. 59.2. Let's go trade. Let's go sell. Let's go sell a limit order so you can see the actual prices. Limit order. Where's the spread? How can I show you the spread quickly? Market order. Without placing the order, and I don't want to go that far ahead, but essentially what I'm saying is if I placed the order and went ahead, what you would see is I'd be selling for like 58.8 or something like that. And there's the difference. You're not going to go, oh, it's 59.3. I want to get 59.3. You won't get that. You've always got to be 0.85 on the buy, 0.8. Now, if you're doing, I think like $10 million a month. At one point, I was doing $1 million a month. I was paying 0.2. That's great. Most of us here aren't doing $1 million a month. No one's doing $10 million a month. But if you are, you get a much better rate. Until then, you don't. You get ripped off. 0.85 in, 0.85 out. There's 1.6% every single time. So you've got to be careful, right? So on the screen, it says you're up $200. You won't get that. When you sell, you'll get less. The brokerage wins every single time. You always lose. That's how Robinhood make their money. Anyway, so it's great. We're going up. Not enough to sell. And again, another example of what crypto's all about. When crypto goes up, like I'm up 2%, people go, oh, look, it's running. No, it's not. The S&P running is 2%. Coca-Cola is running at 2%. Bitcoin needs to be 10% to say it's running because of the spread and the way it works and the leverage in the system and so on. There's no leverage or cost in Coca-Cola. It's completely different altogether. So, if you're going to look to sell, you've got to be at least 5% up to even consider it, right? It's not worth it. And if you're buying on the way down, unless you think we're about to hit the bottom, you got to get some big, 1% gap at least. At least don't start just nibbling all the same price. There's no point. You're not improving your position. Anyway, so it's great that I'm up today. It's great. I'm not up that much because I've got most of my money now in treasury bills. I'm protecting my money for the crash. I know is coming. It's great that I'm showing I'm green for Bitcoin. It's great. But it's nothing to get excited about yet. I've got to be 5-10% to even start looking at this stuff, right? But it's good. It's better than being down. It's better than being red, but I'm not actually making any money yet, right? Short-term treasury, that will turn green in the next couple of hours, 100%. It's not a prediction. It's just a fact because it's a treasury bill. The S&P is lower than where we sold it, so that's good. Coca-Cola is going up. That's good, but I'm not selling it yet. I don't want to sell that. Again, I want to make sure I'm really up nicely before I do. VUG is going down. It's starting to rebound a little bit. SpaceX, that can go way below its IPO price. When we get that chance, we'll be buying it all again. Yeah, SpaceX is down today, 5%. No surprise whatsoever. Yes, wash sales. Oh, yes, I forgot the 30 days. Yes. Doesn't apply, though, to crypto. Any chance future monthly shirts will be in grey or white? Sorry if you're already answered. We had a number of requests. Could we have shirts in different colours? So, for August, we're going to bring female sizes and multiple colours in all sizes, in all countries. How about that? I've got to get more stock in and reorganize the shop. But yes, we're going to have more colors. So male colors, some strong colors and some female, feminine colors, female sizes, female shapes as well. All of that's coming. Yes. So yes, I'm sure there'll be a gray one. Absolutely. Not everybody wants a black shirt, right? The tax lot you looked at, the average was 82, I think. Thank you. Space is the future. Martyn, it is due to the wash sale. I bought yesterday 81.09, but my lot for that states it's 81.90. Mike, let me read that again. It is due to the wash sale. I bought yesterday at 81.09, but my lot for that states 81.90. Right. Thank you, Mike. That's interesting because the base, the daily because they base the daily on your average cost. Yes, exactly. Exactly. The average is of no use to anyone. Who wants to sell one asset that's down and one asset that's up and then call it a win? That's not a win, is it? It's rubbish. I went to that England versus Hungary game. It finished 1-1, a qualifier for the... Yay, DJ Hayes! You were in the stadium. Me and Leah were there. Yeah, it finished 1-1. It was a qualifier game. Yep, 2022 World Cup. Yay! DJ Hayes was in the stadium with me at Wembley. Just think about that. 4 years ago. DJ Hayes, we met. We saw each other, but we didn't know. You might have been stood right next to me. I had a big hat on. Listen, really? I had a big England foam hat on. You know the big tall red cross? I had that on. Do you remember somebody do you remember somebody wearing something like that? Oh, that's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Can you take a shirt that says margin? Well, we can, but it's not really a phrase. We can. Would you buy one? If you did a commitment, a super chat commitment, which you could, then yeah, if you really want that, you can have that. Yeah, I don't think everybody will want one, but if you want one like that, just with the word margin on it, I'll do it for you. But you'll have to do a commitment on here to make it, because I have to get stock and all that stuff. I don't want to end up with a shirt that nobody wants. Coca-Cola, you can trim again. Volume is back in. That's right, Martin. We need more positivity in the world. That's what I'm thinking, Karen. That's what I thought what the T-shirt would be. Positive, encouraging, educational, supportive, fun. All colours, all sizes, male, female. That's why I'm doing it, you know. It's nice to make some money as well, but the reason is another part of the show. It's a good message going out to the world. Good morning, banana heads. Might not so bullish news. Ev told sector is starting to rally. Bitcoin rising, Nvidia down. Martin, it is due to the wash sale. I bought yesterday. Yeah, I just read that one. Thank you for that, Mike. I really appreciate that. Well, everybody don't have access to lots on their app. Kata, as we said yesterday, it doesn't matter if you have lots or not. You can still have the same strategy. Remember what I've always said, tax lots is not a strategy, it's a tool. One tool of many in the toolbox. If you don't have lots, what you do is you simply write down what you're buying so you know the prices you're paying. What comes first, what comes second, what comes third. And then the FIFO rule, first in, first out. Okay? So when you sell, you know what you're selling, and then you're informed. Okay? So when it goes up to your first price, that's your first in, first out, that's what you're selling. So if you buy 10 shares at 100, 10 shares at 50, 10 shares at 25, and then the stock goes to 100, you're selling the 10, and you sell 10, write it down, you're selling 10 for 100 for a wash. You'll lower your average. Even if you don't have lots, even if you don't have access to that, that is what will happen to your portfolio. So again, like I say, no one misses out because they don't have lots, okay? It's a tool, not a strategy. I think he was trying to say that Robinhood was showing you a profit based on your average cost. This is why everyone should go into tax lots before making a change. Absolutely. You shouldn't just go sell, buy. That's what Robinhood want you to do. When they first launched the app, they had confetti and they were accused of gamifying investing. They still do now with all the prediction markets. It's not the way to trade. Just go buy and sell, sat on the toilet. I know you can, and it's fun, and it's all the rest of it, but you shouldn't be doing it, all right? Look in the records. See what you're actually doing. The reason why I'm up 40%, and I know I learned from experience, the first year, and I knew what I was doing, all right, because I've been investing since I was 17 with Barclays Bank. So I'm not new to it, but when I started doing this, I started building the YouTube channel. I was all excited. And I was doing silly things, right? I was making silly mistakes and I was buying and selling and I was in and out of Virgin Galactic and I wasn't winning. I kept losing all the time. Now it's win all the time because now I've gone deeper into it. It's important. And Robinhood just want you to buy and sell quickly. It's fun. Oh yeah, trade. But no, it's not the way to do it. Good morning, banana heads. Ricardo, how you doing? TN, I'm tired of saying Martyn's right again. I get tired of saying it. Seeing a nice cup and handle on Coca-Cola in the 1 minute chart may go looking for next leg up. Kia, if you have a chart reader, but I hope you're on Discord. We have chart shows. I'd love you to share your charts with us in Discord. You might be of a service and useful to our community. Pumping the volume, trying to evolve. Yes, I was. Walmart is getting close to 100. Oh, nice. That's where you want it. I'll buy it 100. Yes. Yes. Now this tells you whatever Walsh just said, forget it. Remember I just said? Sensei said Walsh came on with bullish statements. Nothing bullish. Now, he might have said something bullish. I'm not saying Sensei made it up, of course. Of course he said something bullish. Sensei heard it. However, I don't care what they say. I care about the numbers. And Walmart is one bellwether. You can see where the economy's going. The spending, they can tell you. They've told you a crash is coming. McDonald's has the burger index. Not about the land, not about the price going up. How many people are buying McDonald's burgers? Everyone can afford a McDonald's burger. And when you see McDonald's burgers go down, you know a crash is coming. There's an actual ETF that tracks the McDonald's burger index. Same as Walmart. These are indicators. I don't care what Kevin Walsh said. Oh, it's all going to be great. Don't care. Maybe Trump's got to him. I don't know. There's nothing great about the economy. You can say it's great if you want to, but the numbers don't say it. So I'm getting ready and, well, all the time I'm taking more and more profit, smaller and smaller trades, getting ready to clean up. Now then, look at this. We are up 2.5% now on my crypto. Look at this. This is nice. Now, we're not selling Ethereum. I've locked it all up. I want to earn 2%. I want to buy some more when it goes lower. It probably will. I'm not going to sell what I have, though. I've got a guaranteed income of 2%. I'll buy more when it goes lower. XRP. I can trade this one, but at the moment, I'm building a position, not selling a position. I've got a nice, like $1 one. I want to buy double, triple, quadruple at 80, 50, and 30. And I think that's going to happen. Bitcoin. Great that we're having a little relief rally today. Once we get the top lots all in profit, up 5% at least, 10 would be better, I'll sell the top lots. You'll see my average come crashing down. Not that I'm trying to learn my average, I'm trying to de-risk, right? So if I go there now and trade and sell, tax lots, here we go, selling tax lots, you see they're still showing red. Oh, hang on, starting to turn green. There you go. The top two are turning green because that takes into account the spread. Right? So we're starting to get some money. Now what we want to do is sell the top lot, not the bottom. That's the ones I bought for 58,000. What we want to sell is the ones we bought for 61,000. And as you can see, that is out of the money at the moment. All right? Including the spread. So let's go up another 5%. We can sell the top lots. We de-risk. We rebalance the portfolio. We balance between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP because right now it's all Bitcoin. We end up protecting our position. We get our money back. We don't pay any tax. We just get a tax wash, refund if you like, and we can buy more at the bottom. This is how you always get the bottom of the asset. This is how I always do it. Remember what I say over and over again. I've proved it now for 4 years. It's not about selling the top. It's about buying the bottom. It's always about buying the bottom. It's not about selling the top. The top doesn't exist. Go on forever. But the bottom most certainly does. And you make most money by not selling the top, by buying the bottom. And that is what our strategy always delivers. Now then, let's have a little look. We've got the S&P starting to come up. VUG's coming up. SpaceX is still falling. Oh, SpaceX is going a little bit lower now. This is below where we just sold it. We could nudge in if we want to and buy. I'll show you. I just sold my 11 shares that I added. I sold them here for 164.35. Where are we now? 161. So I sold them for 164. We're now at 162. So $3 lower. I can start buying back SpaceX if I want to. Now, I think it's going to go a lot lower, but it's a kind of starting to nudge in. You're selling for lower than you sold, so you've baked in the profit. It's free money. You bought here, sold here, bought back here. All right, simple. We can do it all over again. In fact, let me see what I bought and I sold. Let's have a look. So I bought for 149. There you go. And sold for 164. Now we're at 161. So it's not as low as the 149. Doesn't matter if you think it's trending up. Doesn't matter if you buy at 149 and sell at 164 and buy back at 161. That's just a trending upward market. Nothing wrong with that. Still a win if you're bullish on it going up, but I think we're going to go down a lot more. So I'm not going to do that right before I think a crash is coming. That would be a bit crazy. There's no real need, but I could do if I wanted to. Right, Walmart is still falling. Keeping my eye on that. So Bitcoin, we're not selling. XRP, we're not selling. And now look at this, how this has changed. Transformation. I had $10 of Bitcoin, $10 of Ethereum, and $10 of XRP 10 days ago. Once we crashed, I sold the top months ago. Everybody stayed in. They got liquidated. We waited and waited and waited. Then we started to buy. And then we doubled every time it dropped. We doubled again, doubled again, doubled again. And our last trade was for $8,000. So here we are at 17.7. From 10 to 17.7 in days, in a week. Great. Are we up overall? No, we've made no money on crypto yet. If we look at the live, we're up. If we look, this is my real money, my real position. The day, we're up. The week, we're up. Isn't this lovely? How many people can say they're up on the week on crypto? Very few people, right? Unless you're shorting it and doing all kinds of fancy stuff. We're up on the month. Now it gets painful. We're down overall. We've never made any money. We're up on the 3 months. Up to now, it looked good. And now it's rubbish. Year to date, down 10 grand. But look how it's improved. That's because we traded. We were up. We had 100 grand of crypto. Those that held, those that didn't sell, lost all their money. We got out. It went lower. We lost some money. But we didn't lose it all. And by buying the bottom and by trading, look how we've gone, look how we've improved our position. We were down here, down 7 grand down. We're now 17. We've now got 17,000. We had minus 7,000 on the chart, right? Looked awful. We've improved it. We've started to work our way up by trading the bottom, not selling the top, trading the bottom. We've still got a way to go. If I go to the 1 year, it's even worse. It's 15. But look how we've come up. 15 grand. Now then, can we make 15 grand back? That shouldn't matter because that's called revenge trading. You never do that. Stupid idea. You don't go, and I'm going to buy because I want to get back my money. You make it somewhere else. One asset wins, one asset loses. That's what the S&P does, right? You don't rush out and buy a rubbish business just so you want to win on it. You just buy more of a good business, don't you? You don't buy a business going bankrupt because you're determined to win on it. That's a stupid. So we're not revenge trading. Now, when I had $10, I was never going to make 15 grand profit, obviously. But now I've got 17. Can I make 15 back? Yes, of course I can. If it doubles, if 17 doubles, I get 100% up, then I've made my 15 grand. Of course I have, if it doubles. So if XRP goes to a couple of bucks, Ethereum goes to 3,000, Bitcoin goes to 100,000, I've won overall on crypto, and I can finally say I've actually won. And that'd be kind of nice, but not essential. We're not here to join fan clubs. We're here to win overall, and joining fan clubs is a bit stupid. All right. So we're seeing Coca-Cola just pull back a bit because tech is going up, but that's okay. We can hold that, because remember, we've got time even in a crash, theoretically, because if a crash starts to occur, first thing that goes is crypto. Our biggest position is defensive. We're preparing for a defensive position. The first thing that goes is crypto. We've got a small amount, about 4% of the portfolio is crypto. Across the whole of my portfolio with the Roth and the IRA and everything else, the ISA and so on, it's probably about 2%. So crypto could go to zero. It wouldn't affect me at all. Wouldn't even see it. If it goes up, however, and 10x's, then that'd be great. Then tech would sell off. Then we'd get a rotation into Coca-Cola, and then Coca-Cola would sell off. So we have a bit of time. But remember, if we get an exclusive, violent bit of news, something like, the carry trade collapses overnight and bonds go crazy, there's no time. There's going to be no little pleasant rotation where you can get out of tech and make some money on Coca-Cola and then sell it and then let crash. No, everything will go woof like that, minutes. So there'll be no time. So that's why we're trimming less and less positions, getting smaller and smaller. If NVIDIA goes below 100, I'm all in. Yeah, I'd buy lots, but I wouldn't be all in on one stock. Did War say anything about clarity? I don't know. And we missed it. MMAX became a member. Did I explain all the membership perks to you? Rocket Lab is finally recovered back over 100 from that sell-off early in the week. Thank you, Kia. Great business, by the way, Rocket Lab. I like that one. Would you invest in something like NASDAQ Daily? Short? No. I absolutely would not. I don't do any shorts, don't do any options, don't do any leverage trades at all. I buy great businesses. I've done it I've been doing it since I was 17, really. Barclays Bank. The last 3 years, I'm doing it on YouTube, and I've beaten the market 4, 5, 6x. I mean, if you look at my position in 1 year, I'm up 40%. And I've done all that with no options, no shorts, no guessing, no gambling, no crypto. Crypto, I've in fact lost 15 grand. Okay? Just by the S&P and Coca-Cola, 40%. Let's look at the S&P. That's how you measure yourself, right? So if we go to VU and go on the 1 year, exactly the same metric, 1 year, 21% over the year, over 12 months. I've doubled the market. Doubled it. If we go year to date, even better. Year to date, the S&P is rubbish. Donald Trump, the president, says markets are booming. All-time highs, records. We're up 8%, 8.8. It's a rubbish year. It's below average. Nothing special about it at all. I mean, we can make up numbers, but that's the fact, right? We're up 8.84. It's an average year. Nothing booming about it, all right? It is what it is. And then we've got year to date for me, 25%, 8, 16, 24. That's a 3x year to date so far on the market, 3x. So I'm not looking to be doing any leverage options, this and that and the other. Not at all. Absolutely not at all. So no, Max, I wouldn't consider that. Please feel free to do it, and I'm happy to review it for you. Thanks for explaining crypto spread on buys and sells. That's why I started investing like a bloody idiot. I love it. Bitcoin usually has a spread of 1,200 between bid and ask. Thank you, Kia. Obviously, it varies between the prices. I've noticed the spread was a lot lower a couple of days ago when we were at 58 as it was when we were at 120. I noticed the spreads were wider. Don't forget the male Speedos, sir, for summertime. Yes, we're gonna have some boxes, I think. Yeah, we're gonna have some boxes like David Beckham. I was also at that game. No way! Maurice Cox was there as well. The Lucasades were all together in the Wembley Stadium watching England football. We didn't even know it. If he did remember, he's probably spent all his time trying to forget. Yeah, you're talking about the hat, right? Martin, you didn't want to swing lime today. No idea what that means. Good morning, folks. Do a margin call shirt. Yeah, all these, the phrases are going to be inspirational. They're going to be educational. They're going to be fun, entertaining. They're going to be uplifting. I want to put positive energy out in the world. So when you put the shirt on, you feel great. That's the point. Named on the back, that makes everyone exclusive, makes it a collector's piece. And you can buy a blank one if you want a blank one, because it costs me extra to print the back. So what I'm going to do is, for those that want to buy a blank one, right, you can buy it slightly cheaper and you can get just the front. So if you want to save a couple of bucks and you don't want the names on the back, you get a plain one with the logo on the front. Red Cat Holdings is taking a day off. Do you know if Robinhood are likely to introduce lots in Europe, Martin? I don't know, but like I said before, you can either email the brokerage, they have the lots. So I've done that, I've tested it, it works. Email them and say, I want to sell this date. They have the lots. Or number two, write them down and just put that as your strategy. Robinhood is going to have a big year with the prediction market. They now have a lot of money coming in. I agree with you. Robinhood is a good business. I like it, but it's too expensive right now. Careful with KO. I'm more looking for a retest of around 80. Well, that's why I've only got 100 grand. That's why we've already sold 83 a couple of times, and the 920,000's gone. The margin's gone. We're getting closer to a pullback. I agree with you. That's why I've only got 130,000 in. I've already made 100 grand profit. It doesn't matter now. Walsh is going to inflate the debt away. Massive inflation. I totally agree. He has no option. And then say we can afford it because of AI. I agree with you, Boca Bradley. Not good at all. McDonald's burgers taste like what I would assume rubber swimming. Oh, God, dear me. Martin, I may not be the best chartist, but indications suggest we may see a relief rally before the final flush we're expecting on crypto. Totally agree with you. Sensei agrees with that. I agree with that. Totally agree with that. That's why I'd like to sell the top lots and keep the bottom ones. So when it does go down, I'm already at the bottom anyway. And when it goes up, I take profit to buy the bottom. I agree with you. SpaceX coming to 150 this session. Should SPCX climb higher when it joins the NASDAQ due to everyone being required to buy it? Oh, right, yes. So initially, what's happening is this. It's rallying because in a week it goes on the NASDAQ. When we get to the NASDAQ, everyone's forced to buy it. Whether they like it or not, you're forced to buy it. I think it's wrong. I think Elon Musk cheated the system. You're forced to buy it, whether you like it or not. It's a company that loses money massively. If we just bought Starlink, it'd have been great, but we're not. Anyway, but then of course all the unwinds from all the people that can now sell are going to sell. Many of them have already done it. We went to 229. Everyone dumped all the way back down to like 149 or whatever it was. That was a massive. Elon comes out and says, I'm bloody liquidating, or I'm raising more shares, I'm diluting. It's a bit of a rubbish, really, if you bought on the day. So we didn't do that. Anyway, I didn't get shares. I got one share, but I was going to sell at 220, exactly in our space book that we gave everyone for 99 cents. And I would have sold my position, half my position, and then bought back down. But I never got the chance because I didn't get the shares. I wouldn't have bought it on the pump. That was crazy. Crypto feels heavily manipulated. It is. We've shown you the story about Epstein in Africa, the way Bitcoin was used as a currency in Africa. We did a whole deep dive. Months of research went into a big uncover 60-minute style event we did for you. Yeah, it's all manipulated like you wouldn't believe. Way more than you can imagine. Jane Street, oh God, this whole thing. Martyn, I've been trading Bitcoin Cash, buying the bottom and selling the top. Rinse and repeat. It's been making me some money. Congratulations, Karen. Very good. Bitcoins, Craig, makes sense because Rocket Lab did the same when it joined this past week. Just got my June 25th, June 26th return. I'm up 28%. I followed your strategy, Martyn Lucas. Great. I just got my June 25th, June 26th return. I'm up 28%. Fantastic. All my Discordians are winning. All of my Electra members are winning. Yeah, we're all winning. I don't know you can't really be losing, really. Anyway, me and my girlfriend are currently watching your show, and she wants to learn investing. Thank you for the show once again, Martyn. Bar, you're very, very welcome. Here to help and support you. One-on-one service if you're a gold member, or you can go on Discord and we do stage events. We've got one in half an hour, by the way. Bought Rocket Lab at 5. Love that company. It's a good company. I agree with you. Very efficient, very well disciplined. You went all in on Coca-Cola about 3 times. Yeah. The last one was $920,000 and we made a lot of money. Okay, Martyn, reads comments out 45 minutes ago. Stop chatting, do the margin call shirt and wear it on Halloween. Martyn, will you be painting your face for the football match? Oh yeah. As we get more and more into it, on Instagram, you'll see me live with all the balloons, all the streamers in my TV room, face painted, the whole lot. You'll see all of that on Instagram for our members. Right, we've got through all the comments. We've answered everyone's question. Can everyone tap the like button and consider subscribing? Okay, thank you very much indeed. So, going to wrap this up because we've got the football in an hour and a half, right? So first of all, we've got Discord to do. So I'm going to give you now the Instagram link. All right? Here's the Instagram link if you want to join me for the event. It's a subscription event, not for today's event, but it's for my subscribers. It's 99 cents to be a subscriber of my Instagram per month. It never goes up. There's no inflation. You get all behind the scenes private stuff. So let me show you how it works, because we're going to go there in a minute and we're going to drink beer and not painting my face painted red. Not yet. That'll be on the next game. Yeah, that'll be on the next game. Definitely on the next game. You'll see that only on Instagram. So what you do is this. There is my Instagram. As you can see, I've got 7,724 followers. So we've got a nice little army there. And this is where we do private stuff. Now, what you do is click the story, that circle there. Click it, and it says England and Congo. You click join, and it says subscribers. There's already 7 subscribers waiting. These are the people that pay 99 cents a month, all right? Never goes up in price, to get all behind the scenes with me, private, in my house, going around, walking, tea on Thursdays, whiskey Wednesdays, football, traveling around the country. I'm thinking about going on to SpaceX, all on Instagram, private stuff, down to Starbase, Boca Chica. Going to fly down there. From Dallas to Brownsville, stay in a hotel, go down there. Anyway, so what you do, and all that's my private stuff. That's my private life, right? So you click there, and it brings you into the event. We've got the game set up. We've got a poll. You can vote who's going to win. There'll be live chat, video chat, calls, taking pictures, discussing the game, enjoying it. All you got to do is bring a telly. Make sense? That's that. Now, if you go back onto the story, you got England, look, And in a minute, you'll see USA. There's the next game. Click on join and you can join this afternoon. So tonight, after the closing bell, we're also going to do the USA game. All right. So if you want to join me, part of it, and it's a 99 cents to be a member of Insta Lucasade. Now, there's not any other service. There's not going to be any other service. There's YouTube TV for the show. There's Discord for the stocks, the trading, the live stage events, all the live trades, education, stage events, training, the community, 24/7. And then if you want personal, private things, that's what Instagram is for, and that's why people join. All right. Okay. Yeah. No one gets left behind. That's right. Drinking lemonade today. I'll be drinking beer tonight for America, but it will be tea and biscuits for England today, I'm afraid. Tea and biscuits. Yeah. Well, it is in the morning. Right. Okay. So what we're going to do, and that's proper biscuits, not American weird biscuits, proper biscuits. Right. Okay. Right. Oh, hello. What's this? We got a super chat. Hey, not had one of those for ages. I thought it was broken.
At Diesel_Ada tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. Super Chat for Martyn and the Lucasades.
Yay. I love it. Now, SpaceX. Ooh. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Nothing to sell. Nothing to buy. No. It's just nice. You'll see SGov turn. Any minute now, you'll see SGov go green. I've got in there now $250,000. There it is. $250,000. You'll see that turn green any minute now. Right. 100%. Okay. Now then, folks, I've got 3 pictures to share with you. The Lucasades are now receiving their merchandise. This is Potato Family. He's got the Lucasades t-shirt. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? As they arrive with you, take a picture and they're going to go on the shop and in the show. There's Zach Zeit. He's got his Lucasade t-shirt. There you go. There you go. Look at that, folks. Good, isn't it? All right. There you go. Spot on. So make sure that you do send those in. It's in merchandise pictures inside Discord. Right. Now then, let me set up the event for Discord. There could be some live trades this morning on Discord. So let me set it up. The event every day at 10 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock Eastern time. And then at 4 p.m. Central in the afternoon and 5 p.m. Eastern. That'll be in between the England game, after the closing bell, and the USA game tonight. So, stage channel, pro event, yeah. Looking to sell. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Okay. Next. Okay. Copy link. There. Put in the announcements. Time to sell. Oh, bugger. Edit message. There you go. That's better. Right, that's in 20 minutes' time. Okay, we'll wrap this up. I'm going to have some breakfast and I'll join you in 20 minutes on Discord. I want to welcome our new members who've just joined on Instagram. Just a few moments ago, we had Carver. Karen Justice has just joined. Hello. Jeff Conrad, Lee Payne, P. Grant, Andy Back, Carla. A lot of ladies in here for some reason. Do you want tea on Thursdays? Whiskey Wednesdays. Georgie, Guy, you should join. We've got lots of ladies in our group. More ladies than guys. Newcon, Frank and Mirth, Ethan, Nelly, Ian, DF, Joe, Mickey. Yeah, a lot joined this morning. Awesome. Right. Okay. So we're going to go over the Discord now, do our stage event, and then we're going to go and get ready for the football. Now, it starts at 11, which is an hour and 20 minutes from now, but an hour from now, I'll be there. I'll be there 20 minutes early because I want to stand up and sing God Save the King, as I will tonight with the Star Spangled Banner. I will do that tonight. So there you flipping well go. And have I got it? Have I got it? Is it? Have I got it here? I can't remember now. Do I have that? Oh, I do. Yes, I do. I do. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do USA later. I'll do USA later. It's only fair. Yeah. I'll do the USA later, but right now I shall do England. Is that fair? I think it's fair, isn't it? Right, you ready? Now, if you like this, you've never seen this before, I'm going to give you the link here. Go and check it out. You ready? Go and check this out afterwards and share it. Pretty good, ready? You're going to go, oh my God, pretty impressed, Martyn. You've seen nothing like this. You ready? Look at this. Here it comes. Later on today, I'll do I will do Star Spangled Banner for America. But right now, here it comes. In honor of the late Queen, is God Save the King for England.
God save our gracious King, long live our noble King. God save the King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the King.
How about that? If you want to make that go viral today, you can. Go and share it everywhere, and you never know, might go viral, right? So, pretty good. I'm going to go over to Discord right now. If you want to go onto my music channel and think, bloody hell, Martyn, I didn't know you could do that. I've done all sorts of support for Bocelli. I've done tours as the World Piano Man. I've done Phantom of the Opera. I've got my own Vegas show. All this lovely stuff. If you want to go and check out my music channel, there it is in the chat. You can go and check out a lot more stuff like that. I've got I'm doing an Elton John thing where I've done all sorts. Oops. What the hell happened there? What happened there? How did that do that? Man, I've done Phantom of the Opera. How did that do that? Vegas show. All this lovely stuff. Yeah, lovely stuff. I ain't got a clue how that's working. Right, there you go. Nice. Brought a tear to my eyes. Yeah, felt good. I like doing it. I've been watching England fail since 1970. I'm tired. I'm a tired old man, mate. Yeah, I know. I feel the same, Tony. I've been doing it since I was a kid as well. And I can't get too excited this time. I have a bloody heart attack. You know what it's like. If you're English, you know exactly what it's like. You put your heart and soul into it and it rips you to pieces. And yeah, absolutely. I've got no intention of bloody killing myself this time round. So yeah. Anyway, right, I'll see you on Discord in 15 minutes from now. That's it from me. I'll give you the link to Extra. That's the wrong one. I'll see you on Discord in a minute, and thank you ever so much everyone who's just joined me for Instagram. We're getting ready for a good game. You just need to bring your telly. Right, so live now on Extra. There you go. All right, guys. See you back in a little while over on Discord in 15 minutes. Might have some live trades or just need a little bit more, and we'll be taking some profit from Coca-Cola. Not much to go. That's it from me. Take care of yourselves and each other. See you in an hour and a quarter. Well, an hour from now, I'll be live with on Instagram, and we'll be there. All right. That's it for me. Ta-ra.